Wow! Oh! Ah! Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ah!
Oh, I really hate you, but I cannot live without you if I try. I can't imagine life without you, ice cream. You're so creamy, and I wish you never ended, ever.
If you can believe it, YouTube yet again has completely screwed something up. Nothing to do with me doing anything wrong.
And it's screwing me over, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Again. It's now at the point that YouTube is screwing up so much on such a regular basis, I'm really feeling like I need to make an effort to take my YouTube/internet presence for gaming and move it to Twitch, alright? I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible. So please pay attention. Basically, right now I cannot upload any gameplay videos to either DSP Gaming or KO Gaming because advertisements are disabled on the channel, and it doesn't seem like there's any way I can get them enabled, at least right now, and I need to explain to everyone the situation because it's a huge oversight by YouTube, okay? Here's what happened. YouTube just lost over 250 of their major advertiser providers, meaning people who used to advertise, companies that used to advertise on the website, left the website because they determined that their ads were being shown on inappropriate videos. Videos that were adult content that they didn't want to advertise on, videos that were terrorism, racism, all kinds of that kind of stuff. And places like Walmart, Starbucks, huge companies that were paying YouTube tons of money to advertise, pulled away and said, we're not coming back till you fix your system. So, last month, in April, it was announced by YouTube that they were changing the way that they were going to enable channels to have monetization because of this issue. They realized advertisers want some kind of check and balance. So, YouTube announced that they were going to have a criteria. You need to have 10,000 views total on your YouTube channel in order to get monetization. And that was all that YouTube said publicly. They didn't mention anything else about content of the channel. They didn't mention anything else about a new review process. Nothing. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? YouTube did not disclose that not only do you need 10,000 views on your channel, you also need to have your YouTube channel approved for an AdSense account. Yes, a personal AdSense account. Regardless of the fact if you're going to use that AdSense account yourself to run ads or if you're going to partner with a network, YouTube is now requiring that you have an AdSense account associated with your channel to start before you can even get approval, okay? Then, if you have 10,000 views and you have an AdSense account on your YouTube channel that's associated with it and approved, then it goes to an approvals queue, which YouTube says can take up to a week for them to review, and once they've reviewed it and said, okay, we don't see anything bad on your channel that advertisers wouldn't want to be associated with, then you finally get the ability to run ads on your channel, and or you finally get the ability to have your channel partnered with a new network. For example, Machinima, Curse, what's the other one? Fullscreen, any of those networks. They all now have to have all this stuff done behind the scenes first before they can partner your channel. This is brand spanking new. Even the partnership network that I am now attempting to partner with didn't know anything about this. YouTube told no one. They just literally rolled it out.
And told no one again.
Yes, they've done this ever since I started on YouTube. They make changes without telling anyone about them, and we all have to figure it out for ourselves, okay? So, what is going on with me? Why is this bad? Why am I stuck with no ads on DSP Gaming or KO Gaming? Well, I was partnered with Curse Network, and they were running ads and everything was fine. YouTube made this new change behind the scenes, okay, not telling anybody, and so my new network said, okay, we'll disassociate your channels. Ask that Curse release DSP Gaming and KO Gaming from those channels so we can partner you and we're going to put you into managed partnerships. That's the reason I'm leaving Curse and I'm going to a new network. So I did that. Curse released me this morning. I went to go into to my channel to say, okay, is it released? And it says, oh, you cannot get partnered with anyone. You cannot run ads until you do these criteria first. And I'm looking at it like,
what?
So I went to my new network and they confirmed this. Yeah, we can't partner you. You have to do those new steps first. There's a whole checklist of steps you have to do to enable monetization before you can even be partnered with someone. So first of all, I have 10,000 views on both of those channels. That criteria is satisfied. I had to accept the terms and conditions of monetization. That I did. The second step is have a Google AdSense account associated with your channel. Now, there's a problem here, folks. You can only legally own one Google AdSense account. Period. You can only own one. You can't have more than one AdSense account. It's not allowed per the terms and conditions of Google. So, I was doing this, and I did it both for DSP Gaming and for KO Gaming. First, I did it for DSP Gaming. I said, create a new Google AdSense account for DSP Gaming and associated with it. Filled out all the appropriate info, okay? Submitted it. All right, and then it went down and YouTube said, okay, your account is now ready for for our review. We'll review it within 1 week, and we'll get back to you to let you know if you're approved or not. Okay, I went to KO Gaming behind the scenes, and I did all this stuff. 10,000 views, check. Accepted the terms and conditions, check. I applied for a Google AdSense account for KO Gaming. Put all that information in there. Okay. Submitted it. Okay. All right. You submitted. Now we'll review it. All right. So I was out today doing stuff. Today was my day off from streaming, and I was out doing personal stuff. I get an email, and the email says, if I can read it, I'm going to read it to you. Here it is. Thank you for your interest in Google AdSense. While reviewing your application, we noticed that you already have an account with the information that matches the account you're trying to create here, and that AdSense is associated with KO Gaming. Since our AdSense program policies do not permit multiple accounts, we're unable to accept your new application at this time. And that's it. That's the email. So basically, I got an email at DSP Gaming telling me I can't associate DSP Gaming with an AdSense account because I tried to create an account and there's already one associated with KO Gaming. Now I'm like, wait a minute. I tried to create the account for DSP Gaming first, and I double-checked. Yeah, I tried to create that account a half an hour, 30 minutes, before I tried to do the account for KO Gaming. So what does that mean? It means that even YouTube's system for approving AdSense account is broken. Google's AdSense account itself is broken. It took longer for an account that I tried to create before another account to be approved or reviewed.
It makes no fucking sense at all. 0 sense, okay?
So, sure enough, when I got home from my day out, I'm like, what happened here? So I start looking into it. I go to KO Gaming. KO Gaming now says it has an AdSense account approved and associated with it, so now that's going to final review with YouTube, and within a week I should have an answer from YouTube whether or not I can run ads and partner with my new network or not. Of course, the answer is going to be yes. Everything on KO Gaming is just edited style, reviews and stuff. There's nothing on that channel that could be associated and be seen as not, advertiser friendly or anything like that. That channel's going to get approved no matter what.
But I go to DSP Gaming and it says, your channel has been denied for monetization because you do not have a valid AdSense account associated with it, and the one that you tried to create was denied. Oh my God. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me, right?
So you're telling me that KO Gaming is probably going to get approved, and DSP Gaming now is being denied.
The one channel that has all the following, the one that gets all the views on all the gameplay videos, right? The channel that everyone knows is the go-to channel for my playthroughs is not going to have any ads, and I can't make videos for it anymore. But you're going to approve the new channel that was supposed to be for edited content.
And I'm like, you gotta be joking. This is insane. This is insanity at this point. Like, what the hell? Okay, so I said, all right, maybe I can fix this. Let me take a look. So I looked into it. Okay, what can I do? Oh, it actually says, all right, when you go to redo this process to relink it to an AdSense account, it says, okay, you don't have to create a new AdSense account for DSP Gaming. You can link it to an existing one. Therefore, you'll have multiple YouTube channels all linked to the same AdSense account. That's what I want to do, right? So I put in the information. I want to link this to the KO Gaming AdSense. That's working. It's approved now. I put all the information in. I submit it. Okay. Now the screen changes. The screen now says, okay, you're not denied anymore for partnership. You're now back under review. Okay. But when I go to say, okay, what AdSense account is DSP Gaming associated with, it doesn't show the data for KO Gaming. It shows the old data from the account I tried to make this morning that was denied. And I'm like, this is insane. So, not only is YouTube requiring that if you're going to have partnership, even with a network, that you need to have a personal AdSense account, which makes no sense because you're never going to use it, right? You're going to be linked with a network. It's their AdSense account that needs to be approved, not yours. So that step is completely and utterly broken. It shouldn't be like that. That's number one. Number two, if you have more than one YouTube channel like me, you have to find a way to link one AdSense account to all of them.
But YouTube's process to do that is completely broken.
Once you try to create an AdSense for it, there's no way to ever disassociate that AdSense with it. There's no link to, disassociate AdSense from this channel and start over. Nothing. It just seems to be permanently linked. Even when I went through the steps to link this AdSense account from KO Gaming that works, it didn't work. And it still shows as like, it's the old one that's not going to work. Now, more than likely what's going to happen is overnight or within 24 hours, I'm going to get another automated email through DSP Gaming. It's going to say the same thing. It's going to say, oh, you're still associated with an account that doesn't work. Okay? And I'm probably going to get denied again. So, I did two things. The first thing I did, I wrote my partnership network, the new one, and I said, listen, at this point, I seriously don't know what to do, because I can't do anything on my end, and if this denies me again, I can't even create a new one, I can't link to an existing one, I'm stuck with DSP Gaming linked to a denied AdSense account, so I can't get to the next step to get it approved for monetization so you can link it. Is there anything you can do on your end, alright? At the same time I did that, I wrote an email, because a lot of people don't know this, for YouTube channels that have over 100,000 subscribers and get over 100,000 view hours in a year. There is an email address that you can write to that actually has direct support for YouTubers. Only ones who have that much. You have to have 100,000 subs and 100,000 viewing hours in 1 year. They actually have a line that you can write and ask a question, and they're supposed to help you, alright? The problem with this is that I tried this 2 months ago. If you remember correctly, 2 months ago, I was having issues with my ad revenue absolutely plummeting. and I didn't understand why my ad revenue had plummeted. And I wrote them asking them, could this be a mistake? Is there a reason? Can you help me? And they literally just beat it around the bush and didn't give me any kind of a definitive answer whatsoever. They just bullshit answer after bullshit answer without actually answering the question I had asked them. And there's actually 2 times ever that I wrote that email address, I got the same kind of deal, where I wasn't getting a definitive answer. I was getting, oh, here's a form letter that is the process. I'm like, but no, I'm having a problem with that process. I need help with it. Oh, well, maybe this FAQ will help you. No, I used that FAQ to do that already, and the process still doesn't work. That's why I need help. And then they won't answer you, basically. They won't give you help. So at this point, I wrote an email to this creator support email address, and I explained the whole situation, and I said, what I need you to do, because I can't do it, apparently, is disassociate this broken AdSense account that was denied and associate DSP Gaming with the working AdSense account that KO Gaming is associated with. So we'll have 2 channels associated with the same account.
Which, by the way, will never be used because I'm trying to link the goddamn channels to a partner network. So as soon as that happens, they're going to be delinked anyway, and none of this matters.
Am I expecting to get any kind of an intelligent answer or help? No, I'm not.
I am screwed, everyone. I don't know what to do.
Because here's the deal. Yes, I have been making new kinds of gameplay videos that are much more catered towards interaction with people on Twitch. We all know that. People are saying my gameplay videos are better now that I'm doing videos that are for Twitch, okay? Because yes, the stream interaction can be distracting from the gameplay, but seeing the reactions that I have, I'm more positive about the games and everything that I'm playing. It's turning into something much better. People are saying it's like the original days when I used to make these videos. I'm reinvigorated again, and they want to see this continue. They want this attitude to continue, so I'm loving the changes that I've made. But the bottom line is about half of the money that I make during a month is from YouTube. Yes, even though I know I'm not making those YouTube videos, playthroughs anymore where I'm hyper-focused on the game and I'm ignoring stream chat, I'm not doing that anymore for the most part.
That money from YouTube view ad revenue is my lifeblood. It's half my paycheck. Without that, I can't pay my bills. All right? I don't know what to do.
Because I don't know if YouTube's going to be able to fix this. I don't know if my new partnership network is going to be able to have contacts within YouTube that are going to be able to fix this. It seems to me YouTube implemented a completely new system to review channels for monetization approval because they got in so much hot water from Walmart and Starbucks leaving because they were giving ads to anyone. They were giving ads to terrorists and racists and videos that were about sex and videos that were about politics to the far left or far right that these companies didn't want to be associated with. And therefore, they pulled the plug. So YouTube did a knee-jerk reaction instead of actually thinking, let's just implement something really quickly to get channels approved. So we have to have this manual approval process, but it has to have AdSense linked to it, which makes no sense if you're going with a partnership network, all right? So the reason I'm telling you guys and gals this is simple. Number one,
I can't upload gameplay videos to DSP Gaming or KO Gaming until these channels get approved and have ads enabled. I just can't. I need to save those videos so I can make money. Okay, that's my money right there, and I can't just release everything for free and then go out of business.
So any gameplay that I'm doing until this issue is resolved is going to be exclusively on Twitch TV. All right. So every day I'm still gonna have live streams, and what I'll do is I'll archive those live streams on Twitch for those who want to go over there and check out those live streams. You can still be caught up on all my playthroughs and everything. But sadly, I have no control over this. It's all in the hands of YouTube, and we all already know they're inept at what they do. They don't know how to handle these situations, and chances are I'm not going to get any satisfactory answer from the customer support line, and I don't know if my new partnership network is going to be able to help me with this issue. It seems like a technical oversight that they completely botched because they are, again, I said this a million times, they are book smart, not street smart. They were great. They wrote the code for the new process, right? Another algorithm, another code, have an AdSense account associated with it, have a process to review the channel, a new page with all this information that's required to get into the review process.
But then no one fucking tested it to see what would happen if something went wrong or someone got declined for an AdSense. Now you can't disassociate it. Things that a normal human would think as like a tester, to test this program before I make it go live, right? Because this could potentially not work and then people would be screwed. Why would YouTube do that? No, they never do that. They just rush everything out new and a knee-jerk reaction to something that went wrong. They don't test it. They don't, and it's us. We're the guinea pigs. We are the guinea pigs, all right?
So, folks, it's not looking good. It's just not looking good in regards to DSP Gaming, and I don't know what to do.
I'm in panic mode.
The good news is, we just had a very good March and a very good April, where it looks like the money that I raised in those months, I'm going to be getting paid for that come May and June here, okay? But I've already got one day in May, I've made no revenue on YouTube because of this. How many more days is it going to be? Is it, you know what I mean? If I get KO Gaming back, like let's say KO Gaming, it gets approved, and then I can put it into this new, partnership, and it was managed partnership, do I start uploading gameplay videos there? So at least I can make some money? The problem is, I know I don't get any of that viewership for raw gameplay videos on KO Gaming. That might make people unsubscribe from KO Gaming because they only subscribe there to see the edited style videos, right? And now they're unsubbed, and that could destroy the channel. Plus, I know, like I said, I'm not going to get that mainstream viewership on DSP Gaming that I get for those videos. I'm not going to get that right away on KO Gaming. People aren't going to migrate over right away. They're going to be like, I don't understand. And a lot of people don't even pay attention. They'll come back months later. What happened here?
Guaranteeing that I'm dead because I didn't upload any videos.
So I'm between a rock and a hard place. I really don't know what to do right now. Everything's up in the air yet again and uncertain because YouTube
has screwed up again and screwed me over again. How you think you can blame me for this one, I have no idea. This is their own coding issue that has fucked me. That is like a direct, I sat here and I coded this, oops, didn't test it, doesn't work. Well, you fucked me over. Thanks whoever that was at Google. I really appreciate your expertise and your Ivy League degree that you probably have. You're an idiot and you didn't do your fucking job. And now I'm paying the price, hundreds of dollars a day I'm losing now, not making any money on DSP Gaming. And again, if this goes on a lengthy time, I don't know what to do, all right? I appeal to you, the viewers. Number one, if you can at all show up for my live streams, if you can tip, cheer, sub to the channel, please do. That channel fucking works, and I haven't had an issue with it.
You know what I mean? Doesn't it seem to me all these circumstances are pushing me off of YouTube and away from YouTube? It's almost like their own ineptitude, in a way, is going to screw YouTube over. Because how many people are going to leave YouTube and say, we're not putting up with this bullshit anymore? Why didn't they just close? There was a new process behind the scenes to even get linked to a partnership network. It makes no sense. They don't disclose anything because they're not smart. They have an Ivy League degree and they're an idiot. I don't know how else to describe it. How do you do it like this? It's just so stupid. It makes no sense. So, I don't know. So if you can, please attend my streams. Please do everything you can to support right now because I don't know what else to do, all right? I really don't. I don't know what else I can possibly do. If KO Gaming does get approved, at least as a last resort, if DSP Gaming is still endlessly in limbo and can't be fixed, maybe I can upload my raw gameplay videos to KO Gaming and we have to use KO Gaming as the channel moving forward, and DSP Gaming
sadly becomes an archive channel because I can never monetize it because they screwed it the fuck up. I don't know. This sucks. This really freaking sucks, guys.
Now, here's the other thing. I've got playthroughs going on that were non-streamed, meaning they were playthroughs that were meant to be just ongoing playthroughs on YouTube. For example, Danganronpa, which I was going to continue tomorrow. I can't upload those videos to YouTube. You know? So what I'm thinking of doing, because tomorrow I was going to play the Neo DLC, which is Dragon of the North, on my stream, which is going to be at 11 a.m., and then later in the day I was going to do a session of Danganronpa offline, completely off-stream, and just upload that to DSP Gaming. All that's screwed up now. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to stream Neo, and if nothing gets resolved with DSP Gaming during the course of tomorrow, I'm going to live stream Danganronpa tomorrow night on Twitch. I'm going to have the stream chat closed, I'm going to disable pop-up messages during this stream, and I'm going to put the chat into sub-only mode. I have to do it, because you know what happens with these narrative-based games? There will be assholes coming in trying to spoil, so I apologize to anyone who may attend this stream. Oh man, I wanted to participate, and I wanted to talk with people. I might have to turn it into sub-only mode tomorrow night to avoid that issue, okay? I don't know what else to do. I just don't. I don't know what else to do to avoid it. And moving forward, you know, Wednesday was also going to be Neo and Danganronpa. Again, if DSP Gaming isn't fixed, then I guess it's going to have to be exclusively on Twitch for now. And what I'll do, I'll leave those streams archived on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DarkSidePhil. So for those who aren't there live, you can watch them on demand. And please, if you can sub to the channel afterward, because apparently, you know, obviously, you're not going to be cheering, right? While no one's there. You're watching it on demand at your own leisure. But if you could sub and do other stuff to support right now, whatever you could do on Twitch to support me, I would appreciate it, because my DSP Gaming channel may be dead.
Thanks to Google and YouTube being completely fucking stupid and not knowing what they're doing. Again, I've been screwed by the same people. Yet they're the ones who are fine. They're sitting cushy at their jobs. They have no problems whatsoever. Actually, that's not the truth. Probably they're all in hot water, I would think, because when you lose 250 major advertising companies and you are in such dire straits that you're rushing to write algorithms and things like this and change everything on YouTube, I get the feeling that someone's going to get fired over there if they don't fix this shit.
We'll see, folks. At the very least, hopefully, the next couple of months, May and June, I'll be okay, because March and April were good, and I made it ad revenue on YouTube and all of that. But now it looks like starting in May, I'm screwed again. It's like back to square one. How many times can we fix this problem, you know? Late last year, things went wrong. People rallied on Patreon, and it worked out, and they kind of saved my butt then. Then all of a sudden, early this year, things went wrong. People rallied on Twitch, you saved my butt then. Now all of a sudden, YouTube goes wrong again. It's like, oh my God. I just seriously, I just want to fucking play games and have fun. And just share that with you every day and not have to worry about any of this shit that has nothing to do with me doing anything wrong.
I've done nothing wrong again and again. And people, oh, Phil likes to play the victim. Play the victim. No. There's a difference. If you play the victim, it means that you are trying to get sympathy because you want people to think that you're the person who's constantly screwed, but it's not what happened. This is truth. I've done nothing fucking wrong. I didn't cause YouTube to lose 50% of their ad revenue this year because they lost all their advertisers because they're idiots. I didn't make a new process to get you a switch from one MCN to another that makes you have AdSense associated with your account and then make it you can't ever unlink a declined AdSense from your account. You know what I mean? Like, whoa. Play the victim? That's not the case. I need your help to keep going. I want to keep making videos. I want to keep doing streams.
If anything, like I said, now I'm on a high. Because everything I'm playing, people are showing up and enjoying it so much, and people are getting pumped for my stuff. And now this happens. So please, be patient. I will keep everyone in the know on what's going on with DSP Gaming and KO Gaming. Like I said, worst case, if KO Gaming gets approved, I might just have to start putting all my gameplay on that channel and DSP Gaming dies and becomes an archive channel just like Darkside Phil did. I know that's ridiculous, but that may be what has to happen at this point. I don't know what else to fucking do. And whatever you can do to support, whether it's, Teespring, whether it's on Twitch, subbing, cheering, tipping, whatever you can do, being there for the streams on Twitch, all that helps, okay? And that's all I can say right now. So I'm sorry, everyone. I want to have good news for you, and I keep getting fucking screwed by YouTube.